Week 6 in North America sought to challenge the status quo as teams battled to upset the established hierarchy. Our first match pitched VVV up against Toxic in a true test of the VVV roster. Toxic came out strong, relying on their individual mechanics to propel them in the early game. VVV tried to rally, but to no avail, simply outclassed by the team fighting and macro play of Toxic. This squad of veterans showed why they have been steadily climbing the leaderboards. Game 2 showed some promise for VVV, able to take some early objectives and contest Toxic in fights. They just could not sustain the pressure, however, as Toxic rotations were just too clean. They take the series 2-0. Match 2 saw Drawn to Fame taking on Tribe Gaming. Tribe once again showed up in a big way, putting on their game faces and going all out versus DF. To their credit, Drawn to Fame fought back well, taking some small skirmishes and contesting team fights. It was the constant harassment and invades from Tribe that were just too much to handle. Not even the surprisingly effective Gilder in Game 2 was enough to stop the rampage of Beggin' the Boys as they take the series 2-0. Day 2 pitted the up-and-coming star of Toxic up against the behemoth of Allegiance. While it seemed like Toxic had it all together in Day 1, up against the force of nature that is ALG, it just wasn't enough. Game 1 was complete domination. Controlling the pace perfectly, Rest put on a clinic on Mina. Game 2, however, was a different story. Showing the same early game weaknesses that cost them in the AWC, ALG struggled over early game fights. However, once again, we saw a team that was unable to convert kills into towers, and despite getting ahead, Toxic just could not mount an effective push. Rocker came online in the mid-game, and with the help of Sleepy, carried the team to victory. Our final match of the weekend saw the two last-place teams in the region go head-to-head. This time, however, Kranis came in with a game plan. Utilizing the veteran experience of Beast, Kranis was finally able to mount a convincing early game while simultaneously executing on their macro. It was truly like watching a new team as they seemed to be reborn in this match. Game 2 especially showed that their rotations and shot calling have come a long way since week 1, never giving VVV an opportunity to farm and constantly outpacing them in tower pushes. Securing their first game and series win, Kranis take the series in a convincing 2-0. With that final upset, the North American region seems to have truly shaken out. The only question remains if Kranis will have what it takes to challenge Drawn to Fame for that final playoff spot.